Yo, what's good? What's good? Let me see something real quick. All right, we're good to go. Tokyo Ghoul, chapter 167. Look at the first page. Everybody getting blown back. I'm still not over last week. I'm still not over last week's chapter with just how fucking crazy it was, man. From the Geico shit. Really, the Geico shit. That shit still has me, dude. That shit still has me shook. But then this crazy Donato potentially Eto possibility that's going on, which I haven't committed to. I've fully resolved myself after dwelling on it throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? That in some capacity, this is recycled research from prior, dude. I don't really want to believe in this Eto thing like that, man. But I mean, then again, there's many ways it can go. But I'm not gonna buy into it until it's 100% confirmed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm no longer dwelling on that shit. The use of shit still had me hype. It was a crazy chapter, man. So I'm curious to see what we get this week. I know for damn certain there's no way that my son Susie got fucked up on that, dude. There's no way Juzo got blown back off of that. I just refuse to believe that. It's not possible. So I refuse to believe in that. For those of you that are wondering, no, the chapter is not up on Manga Stream yet. And I was waiting for it all day to get up on there, but it's just not out. And I want to read the chapter, so I'm gonna read it on JBox. Normally, I prefer, even though kind of realistically speaking, when you look at it and you track each release, the tendency for the quality of the JBox scans tends to be equal, if not better, on certain occasions, right? But I always prefer the Manga Stream translation, right? So I'm gonna put up with it for now, but I'm gonna have to reread the chapter once the Manga Stream translation drops as well. But with that said, man, let's get into it. Smash that like button. You know how we do around here, and yeah, let's go. I even can't. Oh, there we go. The Alliance chapter title. Man, I'm trying to see some people that haven't been moving on in this operation start making some moves, dude. The devil swoops down upon Tokyo. I can't look at it, dude. I can't fucking look at it. It's wild. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. You know how much just the savagery and brutality of this shit. Like literally multiple bodies either decapitated or just sliced clean in half. And this has been happening consistently for 4 chapters straight or some shit like that now. Or the last 2 chapters, something like that. The attack had no effect on it. Susie, even Hami doesn't look shook. But I guess he never really has any sort of expressiveness. So I don't know what I'm talking about. But just that soft-spoken, like, no, his squad believes in the man, dude, just like I do. There's no way. That man's fine. That man's fine. It's still moving. I was supposed to see like that. No, come on, man. Dodge that shit, Yusa. The fuck is happening? What is going on? Oh, you got the parry. Are you serious right now? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. That's fucking wild. All right, let's go through the page real quick. Let's go through the page. This is the first time we've seen Kaiko utilize his Kagane. I can't really tell. It's either Rikaku or Rinkaku. But then this man's been inflicted by the poison. Oh, what is is happening, dude? What is happening? I'm starting to feel the vibe that he really is utilizing a clone in the same vein as the Antonio to blood. All these motherfuckers, yo, they're back up again. What's happening to the front line? We took those guys down a while back, bro. Are you serious? That's how it works? Nah. And then when did the exposure take place? And how are they able to incorporate it so readily and avoid any sort of ill effects? I mean, we haven't really seen legit. That's crazy, dude. There has to be more to it than just that. I'm curious now. Bro, I've gotten quite used to this. You know what? I'm not even mad, though. I'm not even mad. Because Yusa got to shine, and I guarantee you he's not dead. Just get him out of there. Let Hirako step in, get him out of there. He literally did everything he needed to do. He did everything he needed to do. I never expected my boy to shine like that. Good shit. Now just get him home safely. That's all I care about, man. That's all I care about. So you've accepted the toxin. That's what I'm saying, Hirako. Look at this man. Fully healed, dude. You can still see the line with the face, with the whole front half of his face got split the fuck up. And here I thought it was just rooted in him having crazy regenerative prowess on a Kentenor or using a clone. But are you telling? So if this is a side effect of that, I'm curious, and that's probably not even the perfected state. That's probably not even the perfected state of it. Half humans are distorted beings. Wait, hold on. Vasky? Wait. Excuse me. Is this legit? Bro, you know how long? And you just want to casually slide it in there? Let me finish reading the dialogue real quick, and then I'm gonna look into that. We of V, Vasky, and the sunlit garden, the cause of our short-term license. Yo, so all of them. Are you serious right now? You know how many like subtle revelations this man is throwing out there casually in this dialogue? The cause of our short lifespan is due to imbalance within our bodies. I mean, everybody already speculated that. Regardless, I realize all of them were of that state. If we throw away these incomplete bodies and become ghouls instead, we can even bring balance into these bodies. That is what dragon. Hold on. Ishida. You're just gonna throw all this at me in these three little panels. Let me read this one more fucking time, dude. Half humans are distorted beings. We of Vasky and the sunlit garden children. The cause of our short lifespan is due to imbalance within our bodies. So there's still that distinguished separation between two parties, but they have it. See, it doesn't confirm any sort of separation. Because Kaiko's always separated himself from the Washu bloodline, right? But in uttering this statement, why would you have, unless, you know, like I speculated about a long time ago, unless there are other bloodlines involved from abroad, etc., then that could possibly make sense. But you need to tell me you're just a part of it as well. Yet you said it was a thorn in your side. Those were his words. That's interesting. I mean, it's interesting that the organization as a whole could potentially be like that, because what about the cleaners that they had operate? See, it's too convoluted, man. At least as far as the top brass is concerned. That's what he's telling me, or just his faction. I'm not even gonna read into that, man. I'm not even gonna read into that heavily because there's too many different ways that it could go. But I think it's fair to assume that you can't apply that to every single member or affiliate of V. And then he says, if we throw away these incomplete bodies and become ghouls instead, we can even bring balance into these bodies. That is what Dragon is, the arc of life. Bro. But you know the motherfucker Furuta doesn't have that problem. So then I don't believe that. I mean, it explains why, after everything we witnessed early game, the man chose to cooperate with Furuta and is subservient to them now, or seemingly subservient to him. But I doubt Furuta's endgame is in line with just that. That's just this man right here, and whatever the rest of his faction is. That's some interesting shit. Let me look at this fascination. Bro. How did I not know this? How did I not know this? I did know this though. That's fucking wild, dude. Okay, we have to talk. We have to talk about this. We have to talk about this in a second, dude. We have to talk about this in a second, because this shit is crazy. All right. Let me just get through this chapter right now. But what the name of V means and the implications of that when thinking about the underground, the dog, and everything, and the wider implications of V and the Washu family as a whole. I'm gonna have to change the initial theory now. I'm gonna have to change the initial theory, but it's gotten slightly more complicated. That's fucking, bro. I love how casually this man slipped it in there. He's just like, yo, like, Revelation. Let me tell you the name of the organization, and let me give it a name with such weight and significance in light of other nomenclature that we've gotten in the series, that you gotta be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Let's just do it subtly and move on. Ishida's a madman, dude. I love him. He's a madman. Kisho was a fool. If he'd stuck with us, he would have been able to stop his body from aging and deteriorating. But the only ones standing here are a bunch of good-for-nothing brats. You disrespectful son of a bitch. Geico's crazy, though, dude. See, now that I know that was his entire purpose, is as far as cooperating with this, the man's even more reckless and unhinged and dangerous than I ever imagined. It's just some sort of zealous belief in his own, in himself. Yo, I really still hope that there's more. I think this precludes there being more breadth to the organization, though. I don't know. I'm not gonna read too much into it. This man is going in. He literally is pushing back Kuramoto, Hirako, and Bujin at the same time. At the same fucking time. Single-handedly. Fuck. It's over. What the fuck is this? You gonna jump like that? Yo, what the Man, not bad, not bad. Not bad, Kuni. This is your chance. And if you die while doing this shit, I'll respect you again. If you die and actually come through in this moment, I will respect you again. You have to die, though. It doesn't have any weight if you don't die, you know what I'm saying? No use, huh? Stay away or else you'll die. Disregarding the damage to the main body, what the hell is this owl? That's what everybody wants to know. Let's go. What I say. And you, my boy, will be fine. You're Damn. That's unfortunate. And you need Chico to whip you up another prosthetic. Can he just utilize? I wonder if he employed Arata Joker right now. If that would form it, and he could use that temporarily as a spare prosthetic. That's what he should do. As a matter of fact, if he just activated that already, we could go in. The only thing I could think that as to why it hasn't been used is that the damage to both of those types was too extensive after the battle with Kaneki that is not ready yet. But I feel like it could just regenerate itself if he employed it now and allowed it to feed off of him. I think that's the best bet right now, dude. Unless to deal with this shit, unless you want to have somebody that can actually deal with it. Like Sado need to come out here. Amon could probably go in, or Juzo. That's the only people I can really see out here really doing something about this situation right now. My prosthetics got knocked out from the impact. It's a relief that it wasn't my left one. Owl appears to be uninjured. Yeah, there's something strange about it. I'll return to command. You should evacuate. I can still... my girl! He hasn't gotten any shine in so long. That's what I like to see. I don't even think there's been like a panel dedicated to her in the longest time. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the first Soul Idol panel in ages. It's crazy. That's what I like to see. Slicing heads off of V members and whatnot. These fiends are practically immortal right now, bro. So it seems. Yo, she's alive! Is she you cheeky mother? Yo, I don't know why I'm surprised, because I told myself that last week. Until I see 100% that she's dead. That's just something that I have to constantly remind myself with this series, right? Until you know 100% for fucking sure that somebody's dead, and you put whatever remnants of the remains you have in the ground, that person may still be alive. I mean, all we saw was her get blown back. I was just so upset about it, man, because I had completely forgotten about her. We hadn't seen her in a while. I don't remember seeing her since the wedding. Aside from she was probably out there in some skirmishes or some shit, but she definitely didn't deserve to go out like that. I'm glad. I'm really happy. Emilio protected me. Fuck. Oh, her fucking Quinkin. All right. I was like, who the fuck is Emilio? I was about to be like, when did we get a Latino motherfucker in this series, dude? Who the fuck is Emilio? But no, it's her Quinkin. All right. It'll be difficult for me to fight any further. I think I broke a few bones. Bro, look at that. Endless wave. Leave me behind. You can't fight them by yourself. Man, you think I would ever do something like that? Absolutely not. What's going on? Black Hats are retreating. Yo, Kaiko fell back too? Not a bad fight, but fun times. So that means whatever objective they had, they accomplished. Because the whole point of this, according to Uta and Donato, is to stall for time, right? Did he run away just now? Suzuka-kun, the cues. Owl, stop moving. Are they discarding it? Yo! Wait. What the fuck is this? How many times do you gonna have people blown back by this? That's fucking crazy. I can't even tell. Like, was that like a self-destruct? It looks like the blast is launching out from the core. That's fucking wild, dude. What they plan to do from the jump? So, all right, I can't imagine. I can't honestly. This is kind of upsetting. All right, this is the third motherfucking time, right? When this whatever the fuck Donato control potential Kano experiment potentially Yeto Hide, whatever the fuck you want to call it, owl variant appeared on the scene. It blew back a shit ton of people, right? All mostly fodder. And it blew back another shit. This is like the fifth time it blew back another shit ton of people. Mostly fodder plus Misato. Then at the end of the beginning of this episode, it blew back another group of people, including Juzo, who lost the prosthetic. And now, with a grand fucking finale explosion, it doesn't even look like it's self-destructed. It doesn't even look like it's self-destruct. I don't even know what the fuck. The fucking ring. Fucking precursor to the explosion. What the fuck is this? And you know what makes it hype? Even though I'm like, nah, fuck this, because there's no way, after rinsing and repeating that same process, there's no way that we don't get an actual casualty from this now. And that's what upsets me. Because I'm not, as long as it's not Juzo, the entirety of the queues will probably find. If anybody has to die, please let it be. Just let it be Aura. You know what I'm saying? If it's not Aura, let it be Hige. No. You know, if it's not Aura, let it be Mitsuki. But Mitsuki would never go out like that. Hige, Shao, so forth and so on. Corey can go out. I don't really care. Sasha needs to. Everybody else out there needs to be all right, as far as I'm concerned. The only ones I'm really willing to let die in this little scenario are Aura and Kuri, to be honest with you. And they actually still need Kuri at this point. That's fucked up, dude. And there better be some drawback for Donato in utilizing this than just another motherfucking finger. It has to be everything than that. But in all of this, you know what's crazy? Even with this, I'm hyped that my boy Hide noticed it a split second before it went down. It's just dope. It was just a second too late, man. You should have come to this conclusion as soon as. I can't put too much on his shoulders. All right. I don't want Hide to be degraded to just a mere plot device. You know what I'm saying? You can't put all of that on the boy. The man is a god as it is. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Look at this. I literally mid-panel. There's a body just like fading into it looks like somebody got hit from a beam straight out of Dragon Ball. And they're like you know when Cell got hit by Father Son Command Man, that's what it looks like. The body straight up deteriorating in this panel. So if everyone, I don't care about the fodder. If every known character that was on site survives this explosion, I call bullshit. And that inherently means that I'm apprehensive for the next chapter, because there's no way they're going to show us the results of this. What I say, I knew we wouldn't see the results of this. I knew we would not see the results of this. I would have preferred a cut to Furuta. Now, but I guess that's asking too much. And now this is something I really wanted to see, but after giving me these last 3 chapters and focusing my mind, this is what Ishida does every single time, man. Every single time. It's the most painful thing, dude. And he laughs. He basks in it. He enjoys it. It's fucking painful, man. We're here. Kirishima-san, please put on the gas mask. You too, Kaneki-san, just in case. Wait, hold on. Well, are they parlaying with Kimi through him? Yo. Well, now you know you're in the right place. I still am not 100% sure that Furuta isn't expecting this. You know what I'm saying? But again, it was ultimately Hide that signed off on it. So I'm gonna let it ride. But this little silhouette of Riese is kind of that's some spooky shit, dude. That's some spooky shit. Also, I like the look of the gas mask on the man, dude. I like the look of the gas mask on the man. The air here is terrible. As soon as this is over, we're going back half-ass bastard. Got it. Oh my god. Even now, Ayato, even now, you still gotta act like this around the man. You know you have the utmost respect for the man. Don't lie. There's a hollow up ahead. What I want him to do is make one more comment, just one more comment regarding him and Token. That's all I need to be satisfied. There's a hollow up ahead of multiple paths that extend out from there. The previous guess. What the bro? Look at all these fucking incubation sacks. Is the toxin really coming from there? Can you send images from down there? So the offspring made at the root is dispatched onto the surface. We really have to eliminate them from the rhizomatic structure then. The ones here don't contain any toxins. Please go deeper in to investigate. The basic ass fit soldier ones, dude. Look, just the sheer number of it too. And this is just the one overdub. It's wild. What's this I'm feeling? Why do I keep thinking of it, bro? I can't imagine we're actually going to see any of this now, though. I mean, they might push it now. I would think that she would want to resolve things over and with everybody on that other side of the operation. But then again, when we were in the midst of Coakley and Rube, it's exactly the type of shit he would love to do. So, gross, it's all slimy. Ayatoken, are you okay? Well, not exactly. The air is becoming even more nasty. See, he's suffering from the ill effects of it. Feels like I'm on an insect. Any more of this and Ayato-kun will. Imi-san, the shape of the offspring here are different from the ones we saw earlier. No mistake about it, it's the type containing the toxin. The toxin really is located here. Imi-san, what happened? I see something huge. It looks like there's something protruding from the oviduct. Kano's notes, data, and let's go, but I only need a little more help. I can manage. Yo, they're actually right. That's how you want to end this chapter? I was half preparing myself for a confrontation with Riese Dragon, so that's fine actually. I don't know if I would have been able to handle that. Next chapter, they wriggle about the darkness. That's a really, really chilling, disturbing image. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually a little apprehensive as far as Ayato is concerned during this, man. I really am. I could see Ayato going out trying to protect this man. Fuck. Well, let's go back to the most important part of the chapter. I don't fucking mean the explosion. Fuck the explosion. Let's go back. Let us go back. What page is this? Page 4. Join me. Read alongside me, shall we? Let's just read this one more time, and then let's think through this, man. Let's actually think through this because I'm really interested to see what people think of the implications of it, right? So let me get the chat open too. Switch it to live chat. And we're good. See, I mean, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me, all right? What Lost Life is saying. Because if I look at it from that perspective, that is, in fact, true. And in that way, I can speculate, yes, I see very much so why Kaiko would say those words as far as the Washu clan is concerned. But that doesn't explain or create any sort of deviation or split between the entities, as they're very similar physiologically to Children of Sunlit Garden. So I'm curious, because my old theories of the construction and organization of V just no longer apply anymore, or they might, but it really doesn't apply to that in the way that it did before, man. You know that it's not a good thing if Hide's panicking. That's what I'm saying, dude. Hide's fate. I've never seen the man shook like that, dude. That I've never seen the man shook like that. Haru confirmed the main body of Al got pierced in the same spot as Haru did, and wearing the same dress as Haru did, in the same shoes as they combined to human. Wait, really? Hold on. I didn't even think about that. But that makes sense. I think I'm gonna agree with Jesse 100%. All right, let this comment. Haru confirmed the main body of the owl got pierced in the same spot as Haru did, and it's wearing the same dress as Haru did in one of Ishida's illustrations. They combined T-Human into Haru. I agree with that 100%. I mean, I was leaning toward it regardless, just because of the way the main body looked with decapitation, utilizing the manipulation of by Donato. Utilizing I wouldn't put it past them who have had answers, but it's definitely just utilizing Yoshimura's Kako and then crafting that for the express purpose of this shit. The express purpose of this shit, which makes the interaction with Kuri even more powerful. But I would have liked some sort of, if that is proven to be the case, right? Which I think I'm sticking with that. I really like that explanation. It makes sense to me. I'm down. But if I'm gonna go that route, I would have liked some sort of acknowledgement or just some sort of visual cue, as far as Kuri is concerned. There's not really much they could have done about that, dude. Not really much they could have done about that. No, we haven't had that talk quite yet, dude. That's what I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to a little banter like that between Kaneki and Ayato, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, Vasky. Let's talk about Vasky right now. The fact that they just want to drop the fact that this man dropped the name. You can ask you can, I mean, I think the only people you can ask about this are either Jojo or Chibi, to be fair. But long ago I made the speculation as to just the nomenclature of V and what it could potentially mean, what the implications of that are, right? And this man just drops the revelation on me casually, and it has nothing to do with what I theorize. Absolutely nothing. But instead is tied to the Naga yet again. Yet again. One of the three kings of... Yo. That's wild. So that, I mean, all it really does though, because if you think about Naga, right? In terms of how things were constructed, I'm asking in terms of Mahabharata. Then you have Ananta, Vasky, and then it says I've actually never really fucked with Manasa, but of course, wait, hold on. And then Takshaka. All right. See, that's the only thing that's realistically missing then. That's the only thing that's realistically missing. I don't know how you can tie that. You can utilize OG One Eye King for one. Utilize the organization for the other as a whole. I mean, the only other method is to place it on kind of here the generation at large. But I think it's German for foreskin. Excuse me? What? What the fuck are you guys talking about? What the fuck? No, it's not, dude. Type this shit in on Google, my dude. VAS. It's not German. What are you talking about? This is some Hindu mythological shit right here, my dude. What? Yo, where did that come from? I'm sure somebody. I need that explained to me. I want to know where that leap came from, Matt. That's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit, bro. They fixed the translation. It was Vosk. How do you pronounce it? You pronounce it the same way? Voska. Is German Vosk. I don't know how to, I fucking suck at anything German, dude. Let's type this shit in. Old Norse. It's based on Old Norse. It's not even German. It's Norwegian. It means to wash. It means wash or clean. Bro, it means wash or cleaner. Which, I mean, if it was translated like that before, I like this translation, man. I need the manga stream translation then, dude, because Hindu Voski makes a lot more sense in terms of everything we've heard regarding the Naga, and how we're conceptualizing Washu family, the OG One-Eye King, and reconciling that with Kanki and Furut. So I don't know about that. I mean, the application of the word cleaner, if it was rooted in that Norwegian, should make sense. Just because Kuzan was a cleaner for V, but it has to be this translation, dude. I still don't get where the foreskin. I still don't get where the foreskin thing is coming from. Dressrosa said it in his review. Well, where did Dressrosa get that shit from? To wash. We're not doing any of this, dude. We're not doing anything. We're not doing any of that, dude. I'm gonna go with it is referring to the Hindu deity and has nothing to do with this Norwegian translation. I was just checking if Manga Stream had this up so I could see what they went with, but it does technically make sense in some capacity. The foreskin thing makes no sense to me. Like what? I just don't get where where this is. Oh, okay. I see it here. But this is not. This man is. Okay. I found it. So, Urban Dictionary is the source for this, by the way. Or Urban Dictionary is the first source for this that I found. Vosk, a part of the foreskin that is removed during circumcision process. Also used as the last name for people of German or Lebanese descent. I've never heard of that shit before, dude. I have never heard of that shit before. Absolutely not. Yo, Matt, real talk. Thank you for that, dude. That I needed that laugh because I'm like, my mind is racing with how to formulate a new theory and reconcile that, because realistically, it can be as simple as Ashita just pulling threads and playing different sorts of threads off of one another. So it doesn't have to have deeper meaning other than its base inspiration and the spread of things being inspired by Hindu mythology in that way. But I'm willing to bet that it does have deeper significance than that. So I'm gonna try and come up with a new theory, tying that shit together. See this right here, not including the foreskin thing, is a perfect conversation to have in some sort of discussion between multiple people that fuck with TG, which may very well happen sooner rather than later. Talk Chibi says he's down. JoJo's down. Professor Anime is down. I forgot who else you guys told me to ask, but Remind me who else you guys, what other TG content creators you guys would like to be a part of that, because I don't really watch many other TG content creators, unfortunately, but I know you guys do. So give me some recommendations of guys that, you know, look, are passionate about the series, are cool and knowledgeable, and we'll bring them. We'll try and bring them through. This force, dude, these comments though, that shit is fucking wild. Snakes shed their skin to remove parasites, not a serpent or a dragon to remove nuclei. I like that. I like that thought process, my dude. I like that thought process a lot. I like that thought process a lot. I've actually heard of Jalen. I've heard of Dressrosa too, but I've never seen a single Dressrosa video. Unfortunately, I should check them out. But okay, I'll take those. I'll see if I can hit up both of them. See if they're interested when we're actually putting this together. This isn't going to happen for now, mind you. This is probably going to be like a week or two down the line. But as he would move to Buddhism, Washu the Kichi is the same use as Yoshi and the Kichi and Washu leader. Yo, ninjas, my boy, that's crucial. Let me write that shit down before I continue. I mean, I'm gonna have to do even more research into this. I've only read like slivers of the Mahabharata in the first place, so that's not really gonna help me. That little bit of knowledge really isn't gonna help me. They're pretty cool people. I mean, I'm sure, man. It's not like I'm just like, I don't really watch TG content creators for the fact that, like, I used to back in the day, man, back like in the end of part 1 era, like early era, I used to be like in discussion forums and shit like that all the time, watching other I mean, there weren't that many TG content creators back then, but you know, watching other people's, I don't really, aside from GB, I really don't watch anybody else's TG content right now, just because I like keeping my perspective constrained to me, and that, you know, inherently precludes me from seeing different perspectives. Like, that's why I want to do something like this, to see different perspectives, and get, you know, some other shit going from it. Dude, hold on. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. If you transfer it to Buddhism, you're right. There's a lot of things you can play off of it as well. I mean, Sheeta's doing some godly work, dude. Sheeta's doing some godly work. Escanor, yo, Escanor, if you had just finished up, like, not but 5 minutes earlier, you could have had the best laugh of your life. You could have had the best laugh of your life on this foreskin shit, but you missed it. Oh, it's all good, Lawless. I wouldn't drop by these ever again if you're not caught up, because you will get spoiled. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna go watch that fucking tiramisu short that dropped today. And that'll probably be the only other content I release for today. I'm gonna try and push off Shokugeki no Emiya to Wednesday, because there's going to be like at least 4 series I'm going to be covering tomorrow. So I'm going to push that off to Wednesday. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. The anime starts tomorrow, guys. The anime starts tomorrow. I will be live reacting to it on stream. I don't really have anything to say about it right now. Let's just hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Anyway, smash that like button if you enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.